Yo, check this out. You guys are back on the hater world, and I'm your host, Blue Devil. What we got going on today is a video that somebody sent me. I guess Flakko from the NoJumper podcast got into it with 16ShotEm, and I guess he got spit on. So check this out. If you guys want to get a Southsider's reaction, then stay tuned after this intro. Alright, check this out. We're back on the hater world, and I'm Blue Devil. Check this out. Before we get into this video of 16ShotEm versus Flakko, if you guys are new to this channel, make sure you go over, hit the subscribe button, and also hit the bell. That way you guys are up to date with everything that we be doing. Other than that, to all my day ones, I salute. You guys already know nothing but love. And other than that, you guys see the merch behind me. It's coming. I've been saying it in my last couple of videos. Website will be up next week, so make sure you guys stay in tune for that. But other than that, if you guys want me to release some kind of certain video you want me to do, leave it below in the comments. Also, let me know down below whether you like what I'm doing or whether you don't, because you guys already know that the world keeps spinning as my revolver keeps turning. So check this out. I haven't watched this video at all. I want to watch it while you guys watch it together. Watch it with me together. So check this out. Let's press play. We'll stop in between, and I'll give you guys my 2 cents. So with no further ado, let's get into it.
For that, right? I'm just saying,
you said
right?
What you brought him on for?
No, you stated though, right? Just instigated. I'm saying, right, bro?
If you recall him and clear his name, it's not instigating.
Bro,
You said, what's the clout chasing 916?
yes.
Yeah, that's disrespectful bullshit right there. I mean, when you're addressing somebody else, you address them with respect. You don't disrespect them, especially if they're from the street and you're not. At the end of the day, Flakko is a podcaster. He's just a basement motherfucker. He doesn't know about the streets. You don't disrespect the real one. You don't go at a real one like that, because if you come at me like that and you're just a goofball, you're going to get slapped or pissed on or spit on, like I guess happened. You don't disrespect the real one, especially if you're not a real one. If a real one disrespects you, then it's mutual combat. Let's get at it. We both know what time it is. But if a goofball disrespects you, then we got problems. Let's go.
I think you're a cloud chaser, right?
And I think you're a goofy.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I think you're a cloud chaser. You feel me? Like, yo, right? So, like,
By him calling 16ShotEm a cloud chaser, not only is it disrespectful, but coming from him that he's really not a street dude. He's literally just a civilian. It's more disrespectful than getting it said from a real one. Like I said earlier, when it comes from a real one, it's understandable because motherfucker's tough and I'm tough. Let's get to it. But when it's coming from a softie, it's like, nah, bro, you're nobody. You're not about to come at me that way. It literally has more disrespect to it than coming from a real. Either way, we're gonna get to it. We're gonna get busy, right? But when it comes from a goofball, it's like, nah, homie, who the fuck you think you're talking to? But let's go.
like right here, bro. So you're like having like an issue, right? With me saying, yo, listen, I think he a cloud chaser for doing A. And you don't like agree with that, right? But I still think that. So like, how am I?
Let me ask you this.
That?
This is we're gonna sum this up like
Yeah.
this, right? So you saying everything that this man said and what he showed you was false?
No,
That's basically what you're saying?
no.
To this point, 16ShotEm is still holding his composure. He's still relaxed. He's showing proof. He ain't being disrespectful, loud, none of that. He nothing but love to that man. Flakko needs to learn how to speak to people. But let's go.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm saying, right?
Show me what he said that was true.
Bro, I don't even like recall half the shit that was like to throw in that call. You feel me? Like it was a 4
Now
minute
you
call.
don't recall, bro.
How do he listen? Right? He said this, bro. Right?
Bro, you supposed to have your facts together, Flakko.
Then y'all get
How
him,
though?
then y'all get him make it seem like I'm clout chasing, like I'm harassing him, I'm exposing him, doing all this shit for nothing, bro.
Listen, I'm not saying he's cloud chasing, but bringing up so-called facts that Dime told you, a scorned woman, should be left between you and her, right? But who am I? Let's go.
This nigga harassing me.
How we instigate,
This
though?
nigga putting bots of addresses he think I live at 1,000 times under people's comments I don't fuck with. This nigga dropping socials and security numbers and driver's license.
I guess they're both going at it, so fuck it, it's fair game.
This nigga doing a lot of weird shit behind the scenes, bro. This nigga
How is that our fault,
making fake pages saying I'm trying to kill
How
him
is
and
that
shit.
our fault, though,
You know,
right?
It's like you fuck with me, then you're some police shit too.
How is that our fault, though? Because you said, bro.
We
We
talking
I mean,
about-
how's your fault? You standing behind this shit. You
No.
calling me a cop chaser and you standing behind this shit.
Bruh.
I'm showing you this shit.
No,
bro.
no, no, right.
And I don't want you to be on my side, bro, but stop.
Bro.
Stop
I think
It's
you're
like
a clout
you,
chaser.
it's like you dick riding, gang.
Yup, it's like saying, like you said, I don't need you on my side, but at least stand with the truth. If you're a podcaster, be neutral and interview that party and this party and stand in the middle. Because what Flakko is doing, he's standing with Kevo 1,000%, and that's not cool because he's a podcaster. He got to see different faces all the time, so it's best for him just to be neutral as shit. But let's go.
No,
All right, look. We're gonna do this. All right, let's get into the meat and potatoes of it. How did you and Kevo get into it to begin with?
He was clout chasing over.
Man, shut up! I just said
bro.
let the man talk.
What'd you say, Kevin?
There,
Suck my dick, bro.
he. Oh wow, what I missed? Hold on.
He was clout chasing over.
Man, shut up! I just said let the man talk.
What'd you say, Kevin?
Bro, suck my dick, brother.
He called him Kevo. You know why he called him Kevo? Because he's acting like he's Kev. That's why. And Flakko says, suck my. That's the wrong thing to say to a real one. Especially if you're not from the streets. Let's go.
Hey, stop
bro.
playing before I slap the shit
Bro,
out
let's do it.
Hey, no. Watch out, we ain't doing that here. Watch out.
Hey, ain't that gangster shit that AD just gets up and said that ain't happening here and everybody fucking backs down? Salute to my boy AD. That's some real shit right there. But I guess Flakko didn't back down, but he started this bullshit by being disrespectful and taunting the motherfucker. What do you say? Do it? Like trying to act like he won't do it? Bro, that shit'll get you fucking murked out here. If you're out in the streets and you tell somebody, do it. Some motherfuckers don't give a shit. They don't got a soul. They don't have a conscience. They'll fucking do you in real quick. That's the wrong thing to say. Let's play this again one last time.
It's like you fuck with me, then you're police.
It's
like you dick riding, gang.
No, look.
All right, look. We're gonna do this. All right, let's get into the meat and potatoes of it. How did you and Kevo get into it to begin with?
He was clout chasing.
Right there. Flakko has no reason to say anything because he's actually speaking as if he knows how this shit started. He's fucking wrong for that.
Man, shut up! I just said let the man talk.
What'd you say, Kevin?
Bro, suck my dick, bro.
Hey, stop playing before I slap the shit out.
Right there. He said, stop playing with me before I slap the shit out of you. Being a podcaster, being that Flakko is there at NoJumper, he should have just stayed quiet at that point and said, you know what, fuck it. He wants to act tough with a real one. And I understand he's a civilian, but he might be down. He might be a real one in his mind. But you can tell that 16ShotEm is from the streets and Flakko is not. Yeah, Flakko might want to fight, but 16ShotEm might want to have him and his homeboys crack you with a few bottles and a few baseball bats and maybe pistol whip you. Like there's different what do they say? There's different levels to this shit. Flakko might want to straight up fade, but 16ShotEm might want to fucking jump you. Come on now.
Do it.
Do it. He provoked them. Come on, bro. Like, if you're a real one, you understand when a motherfucker tells you do it, he's testing you. He's literally poking the bear. And if you don't do nothing at that point, you look like a ranker. You look soft. You look like a bitch. You look like all that shit, bro. Imagine if 16ShotEm wouldn't have done nothing. How would this interview have looked? Imagine the headline: 16ShotEm ranked it from Flakko. Like, nah, it would have just looked. He would have made him look soft. His whole image would have went down the drain. So he had to react. But Flakko's the type of guy that'll poke you and then call the cops on you when you get gangster on them. You can't have beef with those type of motherfuckers, right? They'll poke you, and once you get up and want to do something, they'll run and call the cops. Nah, bro. It's better to stay away from motherfuckers like that. Motherfuckers like that will get you in the wreck like this, my boy. When a motherfucker tries to test you and they're nobody, sometimes it's better to walk away. Because you know damn well they ain't about the business.
Hey, no.
Look, it took Flakko a few seconds to even get up He was looking behind 16ShotEm to see who was coming, and he got right behind AD. You know, so it took him a few seconds to react. You need to be quicker than that, my boy. Once somebody spits on you, you spit back right away. You got to get up in your stance and ready to get down or go for your piece, because a motherfucker will get you with the quickness.
Watch out, we ain't doing that here.
And if it wasn't for AD there, who knows what would have happened. Seriously, AD there, big up, salute, number love. But if AD wasn't there, Flakko would have got his wig split. He would have got beat, stomped out, put on camera, you know, stripped, the whole works, you know. So I hope this is a lesson to Flakko. Watch your mouth when you're talking to a real one. Now that you're in the podcast world and you got to see motherfuckers every day, remember that you're not in your basement. So you need to be careful with the lingo, with what you say and who you say it to and the tone that you use. Because one wrong slip up, a motherfucker will crack you with the quickness. Don't know what to say other than 16ShotEm did what he had to do. He did what any real one would do. He did what I would do. Straight up. A motherfucker test me, I'm getting up with the quickness. Flakko, watch your mouth. And who knows if he'll still be working there. I saw another video where he was talking about the situation, so I guess he is. But if he's bringing tension like that to the studio, it might not be a good look. So other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video by the Hater World. And other than that, like I said, if you guys are not subscribed, make sure you go over, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, that way you're up to date. Leave me a comment down below. You guys already know this, the world keeps spinning as my revolver keeps turning. Other than that, it's been the Hater World production. I'm Blue Devil, and we out.